News.
Good afternoon, I'm Heather Holman. We have some breaking news to tell you about. We'll get you back to programming soon, but first, a very big delay if you're heading up I-35 northbound. This is near the Davis exit. It is closed due to a fatality accident with multiple semis involved. McIntyre Law Chopper 4 and Mason Dunn are there at the scene for us. Mason, this just looks horrific.
Well, this is in the northbound lanes of I-35. They are going to be closed for an unknown amount of time while investigators investigate this. This is a fatality accident. We've got 3 semis involved and a passenger car, I believe. I have not seen the passenger car yet. It may be in all the rubble down there, but it's a massive wreck here. Traffic is backed up for probably 3 miles on I-35 right now. It's a hot day. Hope people have enough fuel, because they're going to be sitting here for quite some time until they do this investigation. We're coming around right now. We can show you traffic, but no traffic is going to move northbound on I-35 just north of the Davis exit. You will definitely need to find an alternate route through here. We don't know, like I said earlier, we don't know how long this investigation is going to go on, but it will go on for quite some time. There are thousands of cars. If we can show the traffic, we're showing the traffic right there. Thousands of cars just sitting here on I-35. Again, this is northbound. This is a fatality accident. I-35 is going to be closed for quite some time. We'll stay on top of it. Done from McIntyre Law Chopper 4. Back to you.
And Mason, I'm being told that vehicles are being rerouted right now at Highway 7 in Davis, and so that's where you'll have to get off of I-35 if you're heading northbound, if you know any family members or friends who are heading this way. And again, as Mason is zooming in there, Mason, that appears to be the semi cab that is destroyed. Is that what it looks like to you, or could that possibly be the passenger vehicle you were talking about?
I believe that is part of the semi cab right there. I have not seen a
Okay, we'll get back to Mason in just a bit. We are having trouble with his signal, obviously, but as Mason said, a passenger vehicle, multi-semis involved. At least one person, unfortunately, was killed along I-35 northbound near Davis. Again, northbound I-35 will be closed for several hours, and you can exit at Highway 7 there in Davis. And hopefully with the people on the ground, the other vehicles, we saw miles stretched of vehicles. Hopefully those will be able to be rerouted somehow and not have to sit for hours at a time, because right now what troopers are saying is that they don't know how long I-35 will be closed down, but potentially for multiple hours. Let's go back to Mason again. And Mason, your audio cut out earlier, but you did say you were looking for that passenger vehicle. Is that correct?
I do not see a passenger vehicle at the moment. Doesn't mean there's not one in there somewhere, but we've got probably 5 semis involved in this crash. There's the passenger vehicle right there. Looks like a pickup truck smashed from the back end here. It looks like one semi may have been rear-ended on I-35. We don't know how this happened. You can see the skid marks. You can see this truck right here was hit. Now there is construction on I-35, but not in this immediate area, but the construction is more to the north of here, so cars may have been slowed down, getting ready to merge for the construction. Just an observation here, but you can see the passenger truck there hit very hard, ended up in the median. We don't know if it was a truck driver who was killed, or somebody maybe in this truck. We just don't know. Like I said, we don't know how all this happened, but we can tell you that I-35 northbound, just north of Davis, will be closed for quite some time. They do have some wreckers here already, but I would imagine the troopers have to do their investigation. That takes quite a while, so I'm going to guess an hour or two before I-35 is back open.
Hour or two would be fast, so yeah, let's hope that it is that soon. For a case like this, there's all the cleanup involved. There's also the fatality, and it's going to be a long investigation. So debris just everywhere, though, Mason, from that crash. And unfortunately, that was the cab of that semi. It's safe to presume that is where the fatality came from. We're hoping at this point, though, that it is just one fatality and that list does not grow.
Yes, I'm looking out my window right now. Definitely the construction starts about 1,000, maybe 2,000 feet north of where this accident happened. So these trucks may have been slowing down to get ready to go into the construction zone. If we pan up, I know that it's a massive wreck. We pan up, all these cars right here are stuck in between the exit that they're getting off on Highway 7 in Davis and I-35 up here. All these cars right here are going to be stuck here unless they can turn them around in the median. But some of them are past a bridge here, so I guess they can still get past the median here.
Yeah, and so that's right, Mason. And so, you know, you're watching all of these vehicles. There is the turnaround there that you typically see troopers using that normal motorists are not allowed to use, but hopefully they'll be able to do something at some point to reroute those vehicles that are stuck on the highway, because they will be there for hours. So if you know anyone traveling along I-35 northbound today, tell them right now they should go ahead and avoid I-35 northbound if at all possible, reschedule some plans, whatever they need to do. Or if they are on I-35 northbound, let them know that near Davis it's closed, expected to be closed for hours. They'll have to exit there on Highway 7 and then from there go west on Highway 74. So that too will add hours, I'm sure, to their route, or at least to, extend their routes today. So just let your friends and family know if they're traveling along. And again, we hate to report that at least one person has died in this accident. You're looking at the traffic backed up there along I-35 northbound near Davis, and there's the debris from the collision where at least 5 semis are involved and a pickup truck, which the rear end of that pickup is crushed. That was right there in the median that we're seeing, that silver pickup truck. So again, long delays out on I-35. Avoid I-35 northbound in the southern part of our state near Davis if at all possible. Now we take you back to programming.